7 was an afterthought. Pretty sure it was printed later on, but anyways. And turning to the bottom, it got all the specs information. It says 128GB, but it's actually an 8GB phone with 500MB for RAM, running on MTK 6580 quad-core 1.3 GHz processor. Looking at the bottom, it says designed by Apple in California, gives us a serial number and some part number, but I'm pretty sure they're nothing more than numbers. But anyways, let's open up the box and see what we got inside. Alright, so the first thing we see is the iPhone itself wrapped in some plastic, and it also includes a glass screen protector and a pre-installed screen protector on the device itself. Let's take that off, and here we have a $100 iPhone 7 Plus. Holding the phone in hand, it actually seems pretty good. It doesn't really seem that cheap. It has a solid aluminum body. The printing and the Apple logo looks pretty legit. And comparing it to the actual iPhone, they have done a pretty good job. Now let's focus on the dual camera system. Not sure if it actually has two working cameras, but I'm gonna guess one of them is just a dummy camera. The redesigned antenna bands look pretty good and gives it a clean finish. Turning to the bottom of the device, no headphone jack. Pretty sure it does not have stereo sound, but for $100 you can't really complain. So far I'm pretty impressed with the quality and the price it's been offered at. And another thing I noticed is they even tried to replicate the home button from the iPhone 7. So it kind of wiggles, but if I try to press it, it doesn't really have a click to it. Not sure if the home button actually works, but we'll check that out. Anyways, let's put the phone to the side and see what else we got in the box. It's weird how the phone has a dual camera system, but the cutout is from the previous iPhone 6 model. Anyways, inside the box we're introduced with some paperwork, no Apple stickers, lightning cable, wall adapter, and we actually have no headphone jack. Instead there's this Bluetooth earpods. And underneath this wire to probably charge the wireless earpods. Anyways, let's put that to a side and power on the iPhone. So it's running on iOS 10 skin. Press home to open. And we got a control panel, notification center, and everything else seems to work. So yeah, it has everything that an actual iPhone would. Now this is by far one of the best iOS skins I've ever seen. Even the clock icon moves in real time. And even the fonts look pretty good. Comparing the phone to an actual iPhone, it actually looks fairly good. Anyways, let's go into settings and check out the general tab. And here it has all the information about the device. Now most of it is probably spoofed, but anyways. I'm also very curious to try out the fingerprint sensor, which I'm pretty sure does not work, but it's worth giving it a try. So it does act like it's reading your fingerprint, but at the end it basically does nothing. You still need to use the passcode to unlock your phone. Alright, so I just connected the phone to Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead, open Safari and try playing some music. And as you guys could hear, the speaker quality is decent. It's not the best out there, but it's not that bad either. Alright, so let's close out of that. Now something that surprised me was seeing 3D touch on this device. Now it's obviously not actual 3D touch, but you can replicate it by holding on the icon with a longer press. Which doesn't really do a lot, but it's good to see they tried copying every little feature. Alright, let's open up the camera application and check it out. Alright, so it does take a bit to open up, but spec wise it has an 8 megapixel back camera and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. The camera quality is actually pretty decent, so let's take it outside and here are some shots taken from this device. Alright guys, so this is the camera and microphone test of the iPhone 7 clone. Alright, so I also tried installing a SIM card, made a few different calls with this device and it went pretty good. It was able to catch a strong signal even when I was in the basement, and the speaker and microphone quality were pretty decent. And doing some basic web browsing, this phone works pretty good without any lag, and I didn't try installing any games on there, but it obviously isn't made for heavy gaming. It has all the Apple stock apps such as Maps, which redirects you to Google Maps, the Wallet app, which basically does nothing, and other apps such as Weather that takes all its data from Yahoo Weathers, and all the other apps that will further redirect you to third-party apps. So yeah guys, for $102, this device is well over satisfactory. It's a fully functional phone, it's factory unlocked, runs on all GSM networks, and handles light web surfing and receiving calls just fine. And it has 8GB internal storage, which can be upgraded with the SD card. You can open up the device and put in an SD card of your choice and increase your storage just like that. The camera quality is pretty decent for a light usage. You can use it without any lag. It has 2000 mAh battery, aluminum body. For $100 is pretty good. Just looking at the phone itself, you won't be able to tell it's a clone, but if you're familiar with Apple and iOS, going inside the device, you'll be able to tell it's not the real deal. So the main purpose of this video is to help you guys out and be aware there are clones out there, and if you don't know a lot about iPhones, there's a chance you might be scammed, so try buying from a verified source. Or on the other hand, if you don't use your phone for anything more than making and receiving calls, this could be a pretty decent $100 investment for you. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. And as always, thanks for watching.